Hey there, everyone. Today's going to be an example of how to calculate statistics in Excel, a different way that I've covered before. Multitude of ways. I just wanted to show another one that gives you a bit more of a tutorial or hands-on approach versus just typing in =average or mode or median, whatever you want to do with that. We do have options within Excel to go over. So what you see in front of you, fictitious data set, neighborhood A and B, 1 year of data, 1 year of data across months, so crime count per month. Say you had multiple years, so this is a sample of all the crime data for say 3 or 4 years. With that, we're interested in identifying the average of neighborhood A and B, the variance of that data set or that neighborhood, along with the standard deviation. So in the past, I've kind of gone over and just said you could use =average, highlight your data set, and you're good to go. But there are other ways. I'm just going to put this one up here as an example. So we have neighborhood A, an average of 16.75, can't have 3/4 of a crime really, so about 17 crimes on average for any given month. Other ways to do this in Excel are, if you look at the top here, we're in the Home tab. If we come across the formulas itself, Excel's pretty good with categorizing or grouping a lot of their formulas together. You don't see statistics up here, but if you click on more functions, come down to statistical, you see the list of what it can do, and this is pretty helpful. Many of these I forgot that Excel did until I made this video and could see what all it has built in functionality wise. So with that, we just want the average, and Excel was pretty good at identifying that I probably want the numbers above. So it actually did grab 9 through 8 are 12 months. It shows you what's going on here, and it says what it's giving you on the back end. Click OK, and we see our value here. Similar if I hit enter, so now I'm interested in the variance. Come back up to more functions, statistical, scroll down to the V part. We're going to use a sample here. This time it did not recognize that full range of months up there, so we need to select our data, hit OK, and you can see our variance here. Similar, now we come up, go to functions, statistical, and come down to S for standard deviation. We'll use the same .s here. We'll highlight those same values again. So another way to walk through selecting and identifying your average, variance, and standard deviation, you can use the, if you know it by at will, standard deviation ones as well. Variance has theirs as well. The one part or the one benefit of going through the formulas tab is truly just seeing the pop-up itself. It gives you an idea of what it's doing behind the scenes, so it can refresh your memory, walk you through some of those steps themselves, so that you always have more help that you can click on that will link to another page. Now, since we did this for neighborhood A, you don't always have to go back and step-by-step click each one. You can copy that over so you can highlight and drag that same formula over, and now we know the average crime count by month or the course of a year for neighborhood B is about 5.3, or if we round 5 crimes any given month. Similar, if we wanted to do both of these at the same time, we can bring this over as well, and we see our corresponding values. Other videos when I've taught this in class and what I use more often is I've already added it in, but in my data tab, I have the data analysis tool pack that will run statistics for you and descriptives. If you don't have this option, if you go to File and Options and go to your add-ins, you just need to check the box for this one. It's with the program itself. So you have other options in here, just in the tool pack itself. For our purposes, we want to just go over descriptive statistics. These will be part of many other descriptives that we get. Oftentimes you see in papers, so we click OK. Input range, let's do neighborhood A. I'm going to highlight that at the top. When I do highlight that variable name, make sure you do select labels in the first row, so it is saying that this is a label, not a value. I want to output the range, it's going to be in G2, and I just want the basic summary statistics, so we're good there. Click OK, auto fit this, and you can see now that we have similar means, standard deviation, sample variance, our kurtosis and skewness, along with our range, min, max, and everything with it. So we have a lot of good summary statistics. Our descriptives, it's describing neighborhood A. Multiple ways to find a lot of our measures of variability, measures of central tendency, describing some of our distribution itself. Multiple ways to do it. Just wanted to highlight the formulas tab because I don't give it enough credit for what it does do up here with that. Until next time.